He knows that
Now
it
it's
is
recording.
late, and I'm getting crabby by the second.
It doesn't
So
have to be late for you to be crabby.
that is so true. But hey, welcome to the WKN Podcast. I'm not supposed to say what episode it is because we're tricking you guys. So, and what I'm really doing is tricking Thomas's ADHD. So, welcome to whatever episode it is in season 3.
Listen, this can identify as whatever episode you want it to be.
Yeah,
All right?
that's right.
We could be season
2026.
1, episode 1,
So
or
episode
season 15.
52.
Billion. Yeah. Anyway, so we were gonna have a special guest tonight, but then work got in the way in Nashville traffic. So we're gonna have to have her a different day, but it's gonna be super awesome. So instead, you get what we pulled completely out of our butts. So it'll probably be the best podcast ever. These are your hosts.
We can
What?
start with. We can start with the great news that y'all announced today.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No crime.
Yeah.
Justin.
Savannah got engaged. Yeah.
Yeah. Justin's got a new best friend.
He does. And you can tell that Savannah's already like annoyed because Dustin is like, we're having a conversation right now. Like, you go talk to your mother. We're talking about TV shows or something. And I told Savannah, I said, this is what it's going to be like literally forever. So just know that.
Yep.
That he now has a son and we're out. Like,
Yeah, it was like halfway through dinner, and I was like, wait, you're going to be my son-in-law. How weird is that?
Lots of car races to go to come spring.
yeah. No.
Well, maybe.
No. When? No, they're getting married like I think in October of this
Yeah,
year.
but I'm saying lots of car races to go to.
Oh,
'Cause
car
now
races,
you gotta
okay.
be there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's gonna
Yeah.
have a whole cheering squad of WKN people, and
Yeah.
we'll probably want to divorce everybody
But-
except
I know.
for Savannah.
Yeah.
Savannah's like, are all of your friends gonna want to come? And I'm like, yeah.
The main
all,
one.
Yeah, I'm like, they're
All of us.
all gonna want to. Yeah, I'm like, I
All
need
2,000 of our Facebook followers.
Yeah.
we'll live it. We'll live stream
Yeah.
it. We'll have to
Everybody
do
else.
something. Because yeah. So yeah, we're really happy. It's one of those things that like I don't know, since she was little, we've been like, praying that she finds like a godly man and someone who's gonna be a good husband because we were lucky to find each other. But people are so terrible, and she's had some really terrible boyfriends. So I'm
She's had some bad
glad.
ones. Holy
So I'm
crap.
glad
Her and
that those,
Dominic both have not had good luck. So
yeah.
that
So
was Dominic's
we're
turn.
just really happy that he's a really good person and he's patient because she takes after her mother, and you need a patient man
That's an understatement, but yes.
who's slightly afraid of you, so you don't get beat. But yeah, so that actually happened today. So
That's awesome.
Crazy.
I was off by 4 days. Okay, fine.
yeah, right.
It's fine. It's fine. It was within the week. I was good.
Honestly, they're going to like Gatlinburg on vacation
Yeah.
next week, and I
For
was like,
church.
it's 100% going to happen in Gatlinburg. Like that's when it's going
I
to
really
happen.
thought it was going to. I thought it
On
was
Valentine's Day. Yeah.
So in Gatlinburg, but I
but
can
it's
understand
a-
why you.
It's a church event, and his parents were going to be there, and he said he didn't want to do it if we couldn't be there, and his parents were going to, like, it's either all of us or none of us. So they did none of us. So it was sweet. She
I mean,
has
we
the
could have
video.
made a trip to Gatlinburg.
I know.
That's not
I'm
that
like,
far.
I'm
No.
off this weekend. I mean,
I know.
sorry, Eric.
And I have a 3-day weekend.
Yeah,
I'm
we
off on
totally.
President's Day.
You know what we
What?
should
I
do? We
think
should
we're
just
headed
drive down
to-
there and show up at their event and be like, "Hey, you
Yeah,
could have
We're
done
just
it here.
Yep.
We're here."
Guys, are you guys sure you don't want to get married at the little chapel? I heard that's cheap. Let's do that.
That's right. We can do it right now. I can
Elvis
be our
impersonator and
dance
everything.
We can do it right at the Titanic Museum.
My tons are getting pushed further and further back because now I have a wedding to pay for.
We're actually downgrading. We're doing Dana 35s and 30-inch tires now. We're gonna sell the Dana 44s Rubicons just
to pay for a
to
wedding.
pay for the wedding. So,
Matter of
That'd
fact,
be-
Goldilocks is about to be an independent, only 2-wheel drive.
yes,
Selling parts off of her.
the only two-wheel drive Rubicon JL.
A Dana 10. It's gonna have a go-kart
Yes.
axle.
I'll probably won't have any tires or nothing because I'll probably have to sell those too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're gonna have to go down to stock everything.
Yeah,
Just, trade and make some money.
we're gonna have
pay for-
to.
So what I'm hearing is Goldilocks is for sale.
basically, yeah.
For the right price.
Oh no. Thankfully Savannah's pretty frugal, but I've known that she wants to make her own wedding dress. Dustin is really stressed out about that because, she has 8 months.
I'm
And then
stressed out about that.
I'm slightly stressed out about it,
Well,
so we will see.
Do I need to
Not-
give her mine and she can take it apart and make her own?
Not
You can
not
offer
only
that to her
not only just the wedding dress, but then she was saying, "Well, I
at
have to
dinner. Yeah.
I have to have I want to make my rehearsal dress, and then I'm gonna make what'd she say?
A shower dress.
A shower dress, and then she said, I'm gonna make a
Reception dress.
lounge outfit. That way, whenever I'm planning my wedding, I'll have the outfit that I wear to sit around in, or
Like
something.
whenever she's getting her hair and stuff done, and then she wants a reception, so she has 5 outfits. And no, it's better. She wants to make mine too.
Yeah,
And she's like, and I'm like, I mean, okay, but Savannah, and she's like, I have 200 and some odd days. Like I have a month and a half per outfit. She's insane. So
you know how it goes. She's like, well, I
It's
have
gonna take
I have
6
8
months
months,
to
and I
make the
said
wedding
no.
dress.
I said no. You have 4 months because that's how it goes. Like you think you have 8 months now, but you don't. You'll have like 4.
I guarantee you that she starts on it tomorrow because that is who she is. She is crazy. But yeah, so I've told her that if she makes mine, that's fine. But if it's not done 6 weeks before the wedding, I have to buy one because I can't be naked. It won't be a good look. It won't be fun. I know.
I mean,
And yours has to be the last one made. All hers has to be made before that.
Her wedding dress needs to be freaking first. Like
that's what I said. It's like, if you're going to make any, you need to do the wedding dress first, because as soon as you make it,
Yeah.
you're going to be like, well, I don't really like this and this and this. If you do it last, then you're out of time.
we
I
talked
think
about
she needs
her.
to go try some on to see what she actually likes.
That's
first.
what we're gonna do in the next 2 weeks or so. She wants to do that. That way she can see, what type of dress, because then she also can't make the other ones until she knows what her wedding dress is gonna be like. But I agree with you. I think that she should go to like Goodwill or something and deconstruct some, and instead of starting from brand fresh. But it's her wedding. She can do whatever she wants. If we have to buy a dress last freaking second, at least she's a normal size. So we could probably literally just take one in off the rack.
You can find one off the rack. Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I have no idea where mine is, or I just give her
It's in the guest room closet.
both of them, or
Mine-
just
I guess
one I wore.
Maybe
The one
both.
that's in
I
the
don't know.
box.
I know one of them
Mine
in
has
there.
so much material and lace, and
Oh my gosh.
I
the
know.
train was a royal link train, so
Oh,
a lot
wow.
of material there.
Yeah. Well, and then we were doing that Crafters for Christ thing at his church that we're doing, like, anyway, but we're going through all this stuff, and they have wedding dresses in there, but they people donate them, and then they make like bereavement outfits for little babies.
Yeah.
So so I feel like Savannah was like kind of checking those out too, to kind of see, like, it'll be fine. Everything will be fine.
It's all fine. It's all fine.
As long as she's happy, I don't really care. If she's happy in her homemade dress, then I'm happy for her. So
She's gonna kill us just talking about it, so we're fine.
yeah. So yeah.
Well,
it's
luckily,
great.
she doesn't listen to the podcast, so she'll never know this conversation took place.
Yeah, she is not a podcast fan.
Do not put Savannah on the front of the podcast with
Tag her.
Your hand.
Yeah,
I could
that's
make
fine.
the engagement photo the cover.
Her ring is freaking cute though.
it is cute.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I guess you guys can see it on
Yeah.
Facebook. Yeah, and then like on the sides, it's got little diamonds. It's cute. It's cute. So,
Awesome.
but yeah. So, I guess it's been 2 weeks since we've seen people, so I feel like we've had a busy as crap 2 weeks. So 2 weekends ago, it was also ball busting cold and still snowing, and we went to Eric and Jennifer Warner's house in Hodgenville, and Thomas had asked us like a day or two prior if we could help with it. What was wrong with Anthony's Jeep?
The oil cooler, we realized that we thought the oil cooler was cracked, but actually just the O-ring had gone bad. So what had happened though is he had his Jeep running for about 10 minutes to heat it up because I mean it was in the single digits.
Yeah.
And so when he went to move it, I guess whatever oil pooled in the channel where the oil cooler sits, well, when he went to move it, it all just kind of gushed out and went all down the transmission. So it left a decent sized puddle. So it freaked him out. And so he called me, and then we just kind of worked things out to call Jason, got him an oil cooler.
Get him one.
More than likely, this is what the issue is because the JLJT's oil coolers are plastic, which is weird. And they are prone to crack if you over tighten the filter housing or the filter cap.
My question is,
so we kind of thought it was cracked.
Why does a V6 Jeep need an oil cooler anyway?
Because Chrysler engines run hot. Because it still runs 220 and it has a cooler.
That's true.
I guess that's true, but
They definitely run hot.
I mean,
the water temperature's over 200. The oil temperature's over 200. The transmission is over 200.
I feel like that's just a poorly designed motor to begin with. But
yeah, but we're not talking about that. Knock on wood. Mine's so great.
It's
oh
amazing.
my gosh!
Did I say on here the day that I didn't because it was before the podcast even started back when I was driving home and I heard a tick.
You did. Yes, you were freaking out.
No, I know I texted you guys. I told you, but yeah, I was freaking out because it was like back-to-back traffic, and I'm standing there, and that's what always says if you hear a crazy noise or smell a bad smell, look around, and if there's a shittier vehicle than you, it's probably them. So I'm like, okay, and I hear a tick tick, and I turn on my radio, and I'm like tick tick tick, and I was like, oh, it sounded like a bomb, like a tick 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 boom. And I thought, oh my gosh, that is that damn tick that the boys keep talking about, the 3-6 tick. So I roll down my window and I still hear it. And I'm like, F my life right now. And I'm so afraid to tell Dustin because I know he's going to be so mad at me when I come home with a tick. And I'm in line for a long time. And I kept looking and no cars looked super junky. And when I had the window down, it didn't sound like any louder outside than inside. So then finally I was able to get out of the traffic and kind of zoom past everybody. And then I immediately stopped at the first like intersection that I could to see if it would, and thank God the tick was gone. And so it had to have been someone else. I don't know who else had a 3-6, but it was ticking like insane. While I was in there, I heard up and Googled the lifter tick just to make sure that was the correct tick. And then that really crushed me because it absolutely sounded just like it. But I was very happy that it wasn't mine.
I mean, even if it was yours, we would just pay the $100 thing, and your extended warranty would cover it.
I know. So I guess really I needed to start ticking now.
Before the warranty
expires. Because I only got like 50,000 more miles on that warranty.
We'll just let like 3/4 of your oil or more out, and you can just drive it around next week until it starts ticking, and then we'll add more oil back in and then take it to the dealer.
We definitely would never do that. No, for real, because I would freak me out. That would be terrible. So
yeah, you don't want that to happen.
No, I'm not interested in that at all. Plus, it would be gone for so long, and I don't want to be without my Jeep that long. But anyway, so while we were at Eric's, you guys did the oil cooler.
We changed the oil cooler. Yeah, we got that taken care of. We helped him out and got his Jeep down there.
Yeah.
And got his oil cooler replaced. It's not a hard project.
It takes
to
a
change
while.
it out. It's just you literally have to remove the whole top end of the motor to get to the oil cooler.
Yeah, and I didn't
I
realize
think
that.
it took us maybe 2 hours or so, a couple hours.
Yeah.
To do it.
Yeah, because I felt like
Thank you,
you
Scotty.
gotta,
Scotty did 90% of the work.
Yeah.
Me and Dustin kind of were just like, yeah, all right. Scotty just jumped in there and just took off with it like he always does.
up on
Me and Dustin were
yeah,
just
very
there to
top.
moral support.
Well, Dustin was supposed to be there to do mine.
I did yours.
No, I know. What I'm saying is that you didn't do mine until after theirs was pretty much done. Like you
Yeah,
you
I
were
think
supposed
after
to do
we
mine.
started putting it right.
Yeah,
right
we put
before,
the new oil cooler in. We set it in place, and then
you went
Then he
over.
came
and I
over and
went
did
over
mine.
and started doing
And
theirs.
it took you what? Not even 30 minutes. I saw you laying over there,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden you're done.
But it's fine because I have another death wobble. So it's that damn rock crawler drag link.
No, you don't even have
Tie
that
rod.
don't have
anymore.
that.
It's your tie
Tie
rod
rod.
now. The passenger side joint.
When they tell you
When
not
she
to
moves
buy
the
it,
wheel,
they
it's
mean
like
it.
moving. It's
Don't
like
buy
sliding
it.
around in the bottom of the tie rod. I could feel it clunking in there. So I ordered the replacement plastic bushings or whatever that comes with the rock crawler.
If that doesn't fix it, I'm going to
steering.
call Jamie and just make my steer smart. Isn't that what they told you in the thing not to?
No, just on mine. On mine, it wasn't the tie rod; it was the drag link to go with the Steer Smart drag link.
Oh, I thought it was both.
No,
That they said.
Well, yeah, but I
that's
think
what
in
they
the
said.
instructions it said
I've
not
had
to
zero
use the
issues
rock
with
crawler
my tie rod.
steering, but
Yeah.
it's fine.
I've had zero issues with mine.
Yeah, well, I banged mine a little rough.
Oh, mine's looking pretty.
But you got balls to the walls like she does going up things.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say that. Now
Yeah,
me, yes. Her, no.
Yeah.
You know. Her, yes.
Yeah, you're a much.
I'm on my
I don't
second
know what-
stabilizer. You should be on your second or third as well.
Yeah, she should be on her third, really. Second.
So yeah, I feel like you're a
At least second.
conservative
If
crawler.
between the two of us, our third one.
Yeah, you're a conservative crawler because you know you're gonna have to fix it. I know Dustin's
My new one's
have to
squeaking
fix
now.
it.
My new one's starting to squeak.
Yeah.
If you just let all the stuff out of it, it stops doing that eventually.
Yeah.
Mine is so bad. It doesn't have any fluid left in it.
Is it it could be the tie rod though, because her tie rod was squeaking at some point because when we were, I don't remember where we were. But after I greased the tie rod joints, tie rod and drag link, I think that's where we replaced it with Steer Smarts.
What? Yeah. What's Steer Smart? Do I have two things or just the drag link?
You only have the drag link.
And the thing that's broken right now is the tie rod?
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe.
Yes.
That's the next thing.
But it's the driver's side, I think, right? Isn't that what
It's
you
the
said?
passenger side.
Oh, I don't know what that passenger side hates me. It's always so embarrassing because I drive down Bardstown Road to go home, so I'm not even driving fast, and there's a bunch
It's just
of
that
traffic.
we should have went with Steer Smarts instead of
in
rock
the
crawler to
beginning.
begin with.
Yeah,
But that's what
with the steering, you know.
that's what
I'm too
Patrick
rough
had a
on
deal
it.
on at the time. So
Yeah.
That's it.
ooh, nice.
That's a dirty. Save that for the Patreon.
Stroking the
That's
wheel.
what I just said. I was like, he wants to be rubbed, so he started rubbing him. I was like, stroke my wiener, stroke my wiener.
Oh my gosh. But anyway, so he fixed it, but now I have a different thing that needs to be fixed. And then we worked on, I keep saying I had my leg up the entire time because I'm worthless now. But then what'd you guys do to Eric's? Eric's is looking so good.
We put
It looks so good.
the J8 brake booster and master cylinder in.
I can't even remember. I know we were all running around under it.
Yeah, I don't remember.
And so he's got that in now, and he just has to finish bleeding the brakes, but he thinks he needs a different, like a longer brake line or something for the back.
He does.
So
He needs. So I was over there on Saturday for a little bit. We got both the drive shafts in. Front and rear drive shafts are in now.
nice.
Tightened up all the rear control arms. But yeah, when I was looking at his brake lines, I was like, yeah, you're going to need some longer lines because the ones that he has are 25 inches. And I was like, if his axle's just staying straight and drooped
It's
out,
fine.
it's fine. But when you start doing this with it,
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, you need at least at minimum 30 or more or longer.
How long are my new ones after we tore them up at the place?
Yours are 30.
And
I
what,
think they
Thomas,
came
what did
from
you have to
Grim
get?
off
Mine are
road.
30 right now, and they're
Yeah.
technically too short still.
Yeah, I couldn't find any just like ready to go that were longer than 30. But you could custom make the stainless steel ones with
Yeah.
just some braided line and whatever you needed if you needed to go longer, which is
I think Patrick found a company that
We'll custom make them.
custom make. You just tell them how long you want them, and they'll make them.
oh
That's
nice.
nice. That's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Yep.
I'm trying to think. So then we had some birthdays. Justin and Michael had a birthday party this last weekend, and
Happy birthday.
yeah, thanks for the cupcakes. I had another one today.
You're
I
welcome.
never had one. I did
Why?
not
You
eat
want me
one.
to send you one? I'll send you one. I'll
She
save
licked
it
a
for
lot
you.
of icing though because her thumb was blue.
That's why I didn't eat one. 'Cause my thumbs were blue and teal. Yeah.
The blue, I know the blue. I mean, it seems like everything.
Yeah, it
Like
looked like
everything.
everybody.
Ate a Smurf.
It's a Smurf.
Yeah.
Ah.
Well, what were you doing with your blue thumb with the Smurf then, Stacy?
Trying to put the cupcakes.
On the thingy?
Smurf cupcakes on the tray.
prostate exam.
But then Thomas got a special delivery.
I did on Thursday.
Well,
Finally.
we picked up on Friday.
Yeah, they showed up on Thursday, and went and picked them up on Friday. My axle showed up.
That was horrible to begin with. I'm just gonna say that.
Yeah. So tell me, who's no, you said
Trailer?
it was. Yeah, you said it was his
It was
dad.
Pops' trailer.
It was
I've
Pops'
never
trailer.
seen that trailer before.
He
No,
just got it.
bought it.
He just
Okay,
got
I'm
it.
like, I
bought
have
it?
never seen that before.
He bought it for World of Wheels.
He was
and
gonna.
it was canceled.
He bought it to load his truck on to take it to World of Wheels, but
Yeah.
then of course they canceled. So, but yeah,
Yeah. He had
That's
literally
me.
just bought it.
Okay, that makes sense. I'm like, I have been to Patrick's a bajillion times, and
Yeah.
I've never seen that trailer.
well,
Okay.
it's definitely been stressful waiting for these things to show up because it's pretty bad when you have a expected date of Thursday, and then Mother Nature
2 weeks
plays its
later.
course and
Yeah.
drops a ton of snow and ice all across the east.
Metric
and,
ton.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
so we that date canceled. Of course, it wasn't going to show up on Thursday like it was supposed to the week before. And then watching the tracking, it was kind of funny because it was started in North Carolina, and it said it was headed to Louisville for Thursday, but then it went to Georgia, then it went down to Orlando,
Back to Georgia.
then it went back to Georgia,
Back,
back to Orlando, to Jacksonville, and
Florida?
then finally, yeah, Jacksonville, Florida, and then it said it's going to Cincinnati, Ohio, and then all of a sudden, oh, your axles are arriving at 3:00. I was like,
They have
oh,
no
crap.
idea.
So yeah,
That's
so they
crazy.
showed up on Thursday, and then
So now
went
what?
Friday.
So now what is the other plan? Because I know that we talked about the event that you guys are going to at the end of the month, this month, right? February?
Maybe.
Yes, the
Maybe
28th
I know.
for the
Maybe there's a
Mid-America,
Vine Grove, Florida.
Well,
Back to the axles, I'm saying maybe there's a Vine Grove, Florida. So the guy took off. And he's like, oh crap, I typed in Vine Grove, Florida. It's supposed to be Vine Grove, Kentucky, and then like turn around. No, wait. It was right. Back to Florida.
No, but the problem is the address was for Louisville.
Okay.
oh yeah.
Yeah, that's right. That's true. I forgot about that.
We went up to Louisville. Is where we're
So
picking them up.
Louisville, Florida. Anyway, carry on.
Yeah,
So,
idiot.
anyway, so
So we have- how many days do you have?
Off-Road Expo is
So you
the
have 20 days.
29th of February.
You have 20 days.
Yes.
So are you guys going to maybe just hold off and roll up there like you're looking now?
Nope,
Just
we're
cleaned
going
up?
to be done on the 27th.
Okay.
Nice.
No. It ain't even going to be started. No.
That's what I was asking.
I
Like,
was gonna say, is it over there now? Because if it's not, you need to bring it over there tonight.
I talked to Patrick on Saturday, this past Saturday.
Well, because you don't want to rush and stuff get fucked up because you're trying to make a stupid show.
Well,
Not
we
a
don't
stupid
even
show,
have,
but a stupid fucking show. Don't mess up your whole thing.
The only components that we currently have are the rims, tires, now axles, and we have shock tower brackets.
That's it.
That's pretty much it.
So it's about half of it.
Not even half of it.
You know what'd be really funny is you get ready for the show. Patrick's Jeep is now complete. Rolls out on some brand new wheels and 42s. And then you're like, wow, that's an awesome build, Patrick. And he's like, thanks. And then you go in for your axles and it's his junkyard tons.
His axle.
Painted black. His axle sitting in there like, all right, let's do this.
with like a Fusion sticker on it or whatever. Like he had Dustin make a vinyl sticker.
Yeah, like a
He's
vinyl.
gonna have a PDF sticker. These are PDF axles.
It's funny.
And the label peels off, and you see East Coast Gear Supply.
You're like, it's the same thing. It's fine.
He's like,
it's all made
great.
in the same spot. It's just like Fusion. It's like, and then Dyno Track are made at East Coast facility.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
it's safe to say that you probably won't start it before then. You'll just roll up there.
Yeah.
I mean, Jeep won the way that it looks now, so I mean, it's not like
we unboxed Saturday or Sunday the axles. We took them out of the box so that we could get the trailer out of the shop, so Patrick can still use his main bay, his flat bay. We got them pushed off to the side for now.
You can always mount up those. Well, I guess you couldn't. There's a different bolt pattern. I was gonna say you could mount up the wheels and tires and just swap them out, put the 42s on there, but
no, because the
bolt pattern is different.
Technically, I could put the 42s on my Jeep right now.
But but you have to put those on
that's just too much
your
work.
Wheels, and that's way too much work for one show.
Hell,
we already did that, bro.
You ready for another day of taking tires apart?
Yeah.
No.
No, I'm not either. Nah.
If you're going to do that, it'd be worth it to buy those adapters, but that's going to cost you a bunch of money.
That'd be like $400 or $500 for adapters.
We can't even put money out though for a sign for it because why would I put out $100 for a sign that's going to change as soon as it?
I don't blame you.
You just order it with what it's supposed to have on it, like the one guy did at World of Wheels.
Make a QR code. Just have a QR code that pulls up all the build stuff, and you can change it.
He said rock crawler long arm suspension on his and it was like the regular.
And it's a mid arm
kit. You could do that. No one would know the difference.
Well, technically, mine is currently a long arm kit.
Yeah,
it is a long arm.
Yeah,
because the front's a long arm, but the rear's a mid arm, so it's still classified as a long arm.
You could say a long arm and just park back.
But not say a long arm, but you still have mid arms front and rear.
Right.
I would just do like a collage of pictures of Carbon Now, like wheeling and stuff, and just a QR code that if you're interested in what the build is, you could put yours now and then what's happening next week.
Yeah.
Then I feel like it's not a big a deal.
Yeah.
That's a good plan, actually.
So Patrick hit me up on Saturday, though, that Rock Crawler is currently waiting on some sheet metal to show up. Well, he literally said sheet metal, so I'm not for sure exactly what.
It's the aluminum everybody doesn't have.
But for some brackets.
Yeah.
So once they get that, then my stuff will ship. So they have the gas tank and skid. We have the rest of the brackets that we need for the rear and the control arms, front and rear.
It's not the bracket.
How pissed will you be if the rear control arms show up and they're made out of like 24 gauge sheet metal and they're just like
it's square tube.
There you go. Yeah, square tube. Yeah. Hollow.
Oh my gosh, that'd be so bad.
That would be bad.
Yeah, that'd be so bad.
Like they're waiting on the sheet metal to show up so we can box these control arms in.
Y'all still ordering stuff.
Yeah, we're still ordering stuff too, though.
You gotta get the shocks and stuff right too.
Yep,
The coilovers.
but we're waiting for Chris because he's been a king of the hammer. So as soon as he gets back, we should have our shock package ready to go. And then I don't know what the lead time is going to be to get it.
Yeah.
We're probably looking at least 3 to 4 weeks lead time ish once we get everything figured out.
He's going to be driving Stitch for a while.
Yeah.
All right.
No, we'll just throw the Fox shocks on there.
You should take it to Walmart and
get some water.
Maybe reorganize the front bumper a little bit.
Then he'll be buying a new one. It'll be fine.
Well, your winch has a steel cable, so if we wrap that around the tree, that's sure to pull it out or cut one of us in half.
I'm trying not to buy anything extra that we don't actually need right now.
Also, I wonder if this Chris guy.
Ordered next
I was gonna say,
I've got those ordered. I'm getting their rock rails. I'm doing their new rock rails as soon as they release those for the JT. Because they have them. They just released them for the JL. After Eastern Jeep Safari, Dan said that they should have them ready to go for the Gladiator.
Those are the well-done ones, not the kind of like you have now?
No.
Like the bolts into the body and all that, right?
The ones
the new ones are well done, but the ones you have now like bolt into your body. Yeah.
Yeah,
how are you gonna plug all those holes?
Plug what holes?
The holes that are in your body for the current.
I'm either gonna keep that skirt that I currently ARB skirt, or I'm gonna get next venture skirt that's actually taller than
Does the slider come off of the skirt you have now, or is it all one piece?
It's 2 pieces.
You could cut it. Okay. I was gonna say you can just cut it.
So the current skirt has these little tabs that stick out that bolted to the top.
Yeah, the slider too. Okay, gotcha.
So if we could just cut that crap off. And the new sliders, though, the way they sit, they're literally like a quarter or eighth of an inch from the door hinge, door from the seam of the door. So they sit they sit pretty high up. So there's probably a lot of that skirt you won't even see.
Yeah, I just want to make sure there wasn't be like water and crap getting in all those holes. I guess technically you could like weld them back up.
No,
but it's steel. The tub itself is steel, but just the doors are aluminum. So
yeah, well, in that
isn't that funny?
I'll either keep the ARB skirt on there, and then just cut those tabs off.
Yeah.
Or I'll get Next Venture's skirt to just go with the full Next Venture theme, because fenders are going to be Next Venture, rock rails are Next Venture. I might as well, if I can, do the Next Venture skirt, but with some of the way that the frame damage is.
Oh yeah.
Or the body damage is, the way they kind of do this and not this. I don't know how well they'll line up.
You're like, it's already fixed. Let's just don't remove it.
So once we drop the ARB rock rails, then we'll see how bad the pinch welds are, and then see if we can maybe straighten some of that up a little bit. I mean, I may even take it to a body shop and have them fix it.
Yeah.
Because it can be fixed. It's just
right.
How bad
however much it would cost to fix it.
And
I don't know.
If you're gonna do it, I'll do it for you. Weld on those rock sliders, because it's going to be a pain in the butt. It'd be almost impossible to get to.
You would have to take the rock rails off to. If you're I would fix it before then. If I were to fix it, we're just going to have to take the ARB rock rails off and see how bad it really is, and then go from there. Before we do that, but I'll be ordering those when they come out. And then of course the shocks, we still got to get those. Once we get the axles in and get measurements for the turn radius, then we'll order the PSC. For that, the hydro assist, we'll get that, and then
the gas tank's coming with the rock crawler stuff. Yeah.
What?
I didn't want to interrupt him, but I was going to say is that we've talked multiple times on here about the what the hell kind of battery do I have again?
E-torque battery.
The e-torque, and how our e-torque is terrible and how I can't do anything fun. But then you saw where that guy did the e-torque move thing. So do you want to kind of tell the audience who may actually care about that?
Yeah, so Patrick tagged me in a thing on a Facebook group called Motobuilt Underground, and this guy has the 3.6 e-torque, and he is doing the Motobuilt double triangulated rear setup on his JL, and he moved the e-torque battery over to the, normally it sets on the driver's side, like under the passenger seat area. The gas tank's on the passenger side under the seat. And then, so he moved it toward the passenger side up under like the driver's seat area next to the transfer case. And so essentially all he did was he removed the battery. So I sent him a message and we talked about it on Messenger for a while.
Because what's really funny is the guy actually
the guy messaged me about
Marketplace.
he messaged me on Marketplace about the rock crawler drag link that I have on there, her old one.
Funny.
And
he was like, I swear this is the name.
I was like, I swear I know this dude's name. And I looked him up and I was like, this is the same dude that just posted about this.
Talk to him now.
So I was like, well, I got you on here about this thing. Let me ask you about this e-torque battery move. And so we talked about it for a while, but he dropped the e-torque battery, and then the bracket that comes out of there, like it unbolts where it bolts to the frame in the back. And then he cut off the sections, the middle sections where the battery like goes up and it bolts into it, like on the left side and the right side. So he cut the front and the back off of the whole bracket, factory bracket, and then he used angle iron and welded those pieces to the factory battery bolt-in locations, and then he bolted that over on the side of his frame, and then the e-torque battery goes back up in there, and all you have to do is reroute the cooling lines back up to that pump.
Nice.
Which he said most of it's reusable, but you have to just cut it in a couple spots and just put like rubber hose, in between. So it really doesn't seem. He said he could probably do it in an afternoon if you wanted to. But
so,
he had to order rubber hose, so that's why it took him a little longer. But yeah.
So is Motorbuilt the only one that really has that? And what's the other one? Genrite, but Metal Cloak doesn't. So I would just keep my springs, but my back would be different.
Yes.
If I did that.
Yeah, so you'd weld in. It's a weld-in Motobuilt cross member for the back, that goes like up over the drive shaft, double triangulated, and then you would do you have to relocate your gas tank back behind, but the Motobuilt kit comes with the gas tank that goes back there. And then you do your own like links or whatever. So we would just have to measure the links, and they would replace what's on there now, of course, and you'd have to do
because your links all that'll be different.
Yeah, all that'll be different. So you have to we'd have to weld on something in the center of your axle for the triangulated links on the top, like he's doing with the rock crawler, and then the lower links come from the center. They come from the center next to your drive shaft out to your rear axles.
Is that how yours already is right now, Thomas? Is yours already triangulated? I guess I don't think I ever realized that yours
not a double triangulated, it's a single triangulated.
Yeah, so he's got parallel arms on the bottom and then the uppers. This is a true like double triangulated kit, like the lowers bolt on right next to the drive shaft and come out this way. And then the uppers, come from the center of the axle out up to the outside of the cross member.
But now, is that what your new one is going to be? Or is it going to be the same? Is it going to be the double?
My new one's not going to be a full double triangulated. It's still going to be kind of a partial, where the upper links will connect to the back of the axle and then triangulate out to the frame, and then the rear will be a little bit on the inside because the brackets mount on the inside of the frame, so it's not going to be completely parallel, but the rears are going to be slightly triangulated.
Slightly.
Yeah. They still call that double triangulated if the lower arms are not 100% straight and they're even in just a little bit. They still call that triangulated. It's just not like full, like,
it's not
because
double.
yeah,
it's not a. I mean, it's basically a single.
It's not a
triangulation
true. It's not a true, but it's still a variation of it.
Yeah.
It's still.
I mean, it's still double triangulated. It's just not like.
Can the front do that too? Or would that make you drive?
But it's very hard to fit in there.
Be able to triangulate.
I think Patrick's triangulating his in the front, but it's just a lot of extra work because like the oil pan and all that stuff is in the way. I could be wrong, but I swear he's double triangulating.
So
Patrick,
for people
on his Jacob,
his stuff's going to be completely different. Yeah,
that's what I mean. I think that he's doing front and rear and full hydro and all that, but you can't double triangulate the front and without doing full hydro because you have to move the axle.
Yeah, so far forward. So what is the reasoning? Like, why do people do that? Because is it because like how mine did, I couldn't get any more flex because mine were flat against everything?
So our current setup, your axle, as it moves, depending on the track bar, it actually swings your axle. Where when you're triangulated, it literally your axle stays in one.
You don't have to have the track bar, so when it moves side to side like this, it literally is just staying in the same spot. Where, like he said, with the drag link in the back, not the drag link, the track bar in the back, as it droops down, since it's connected in those two spots, that it slides over like one way or the other.
Your axle swings, and if you notice. Whenever you're when you're pivoting, your axle actually will shift left or right.
So that's why your rear drive shaft is like hitting your gas tank at full droop because it's sliding over sideways. Where
just like the reason why we had to cut the front of our skid plate.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The axle, because it was pushing the drive shaft one way or the other into the skid plate.
As it's coming down, it's going more towards the driver or passenger side or whatever, and it's hitting that skid plate.
So will it make it more like stable whenever you are like a high flat like when you're real off camber kind of? Would it make you kind of, if your thing's not shooting out and it's actually, is that safer? I guess we'll find out.
I don't know.
It'll driving wise, it's going to be smoother. Because there's less, and even off-roading wise, there's less what's the word I'm looking for? You're not going to have as much sticking points. Like similar to what happened when you were running the mid arm with the 5.5-inch springs, where it would get to a certain point and you just couldn't move that arm anymore. Where when you have 5 links connecting, just like the current setup, you got your 4 lowers and then your track bars. So technically, it's a 5-link setup. You have more pinch points, and it doesn't move as freely. The less arms you have holding everything together, the more it's easy to do its thing.
What about the less legs you have?
That too.
Wait, what?
I don't know.
Anyways.
That's why you walk in circles.
Yeah.
He swims in circles too. Oh, it's funny.
He's the one that cracked the joke.
Well, so that'll be exciting then. So yours is going to move in. So you'll have you'll get some more flex out of yours then for sure. What
mine's gonna end up being probably really stupid flex.
Are you doing 16s in the back?
That is the plan. We're trying to figure that out because I know current other builds that do the 16s like Terraflex, they put it pretty much in the factory mounting points.
Yeah.
Where we're not doing anything with the factory mounting points on the front or the rear.
I
We're
feel like
literally
that's a
cutting
mistake.
all the factory control arm or the shock brackets off and putting in new brackets where we're trying to make the rear as the shock as vertical as possible. Even if it gets to a point where we have to go into the bed a little bit, I'm fine with that. To go into the wheel well. But we're basically trying to almost make it as close to a trophy truck style, but street legal, or being able to drive comfortably on the street.
I don't know exactly like what the ideal shock thing is, but all the research that I've seen is like where your lower control arm comes in at like that angle. You want the shock to be like as close to 90 degrees to that angle as you can get it. But I don't exactly know why or why not, because I've seen builds that have like even the backs are like angled way forward or angled way back like that. I don't really understand like why it's
the geometry
more
stuff.
beneficial than the.
I did see a video where a guy was talking. He promotes ORIs. ORIs are perfect if all you're doing is rock crawling. And if all we were doing with my Jeep was just rock crawling, we would have gone with ORIs. Just for the fact it's literally everything is contained in that one package.
But we live in the mud capital of the world.
No, but no, you don't have to have sway bars. You don't have to have bump stops. You don't have to have none of that. Like it's all
there's a
takes care
lot
of
less
everything.
stuff that has to move or be attached.
What is it? Off-road something. Oklahoma. Those people, they promote RIs a lot. I've watched a few of their videos on on YouTube about like why they choose ORIs versus over coilovers or whatever. Like it does make sense.
Me too.
They swear by them, but
anyway. Yeah, they do. We would definitely be going with ORIs if we didn't have other plans with ours. But we're trying to make everything. I forgot where I was actually going with this.
Trophy truck.
Oh yeah. So, but yeah. Talking about the angles. So, the more your shock is angled, that's more of a friction point because now it's trying to, because your shock wants to move up and down. But if you put any angles on it, now it's got to go this way. But yet your axle's still trying to do this, but your shock is still trying to do this.
Yeah,
because that's how it's mounted.
I guess that makes sense about like the 90-degree thing, because if it's 90 degrees like this, then it's only going to travel down and up like on that same arc. Where if your shock's like this and you're trying to go down in a circle, then it's not going to be the same. It's
so
off-road addiction, Oklahoma, OKC.
Okay, yeah.
They do all kinds of awesome builds on their channel, and they put like ORIs on all of them. But
yeah, I mean, even the wheat stuff do use ORIs on all their stuff if it's for rock crawling purposes.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what they have on theirs is ORI.
I thought Jack had they had like rad flows or something on there. Maybe not.
I think they have. I think it's ORI.
Well, Jen, if you're listening, comment below what Jack has.
Clyde has ORIs.
The question is the orange one you want have ORI?
No, it does not.
Just saying.
Anyways, yeah, I was after watching some of their stuff. Like, if I ever do the TJ build, I'm definitely going with ORIs because it just eliminates so much stuff that you have to worry about.
Yep, and they are expensive, but the trade-off, you don't have to buy springs.
They're really not that much more expensive than coilovers because you can get a set of two for I think they're basically like $1,200 each.
I guess depending on which ones there's several different styles.
Like a 14-inch, they're 14-inch ORI. I just looked up the other day. They're like $1,200 per ORI, and they come uncharged or whatever. But that's it. Like I don't know what coilovers cost, but I guarantee you don't have to. Their coilovers are probably $1,000 a piece for decent ones, I would guess, and that doesn't come with springs, and then you have to buy air bumps, you got to buy sway bars, all that stuff that you have to incorporate. Where at least, I mean, I think it would save you money in the end. It's just the thing is with the ORIs, like you have to have somebody that knows what they're doing to tune them right. And if you don't have that, then it's not going to perform like it should. Is the thing. So I don't know if that Chris guy does ORIs or not, or he's Ethan at him, but I know what's his name? Daniel Daniel Price. He's doing ORIs on their LJ build he's currently working on. So I wonder who's he's having tune his. But anyways.
I'm pretty sure Chris can, but I don't know for sure. I know he's real big in the industry, considering he was all the way out at King of the Hammer.
Did you guys watch that at all?
We watched some of it.
Did you watch yesterday Friday, was it Friday? Friday is either Friday or Saturday, where
Saturday
so I think it's Friday, where the son and dad got first and second. It was a father-son in two different cars. Yeah. And the kid got first and then the dad it was really cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. The kid has only been racing for like 2 years. That's fucking awesome. King of the Hammers. I was like, that is so.
That's awesome.
He comes up and then his whole rig. I mean, the whole underneath. I'm like, I think his track bar. There was shit hanging.
Sway bar completely busted off the rig and.
Two finished.
Yeah.
On which one?
The Ultra
on the
4.
Big race. Main race Saturday, only 2 finished, and it took like 13 hours for the race, and they had to cut off part of it.
It was brutal.
They didn't even race the whole thing. But only 2 people.
I mean, it's crazy. Finished.
Everybody else broke.
I could see why they definitely pre-run all those, though. If it's like a race, then you got to know your lines.
This year, they didn't. There was 2 rock sections, the big rock sections everybody was having problems with. They did not tell them, and those rock sections had never been ran before.
Is that why they were literally all just freaking stuck there trying to get around each other? Okay.
Yep.
I didn't know what the deal was because I was back and forth.
Race, mileage wise, and they had to cut part of it off at the end.
Yeah, because I just kind of would keep flipping back and forth to it, but I was like, why is everybody just?
Yeah.
It is definitely a brutal race.
Yeah.
Well, and then I saw some people going up, and I'm like, yeah, definitely go over there. What are you guys doing over here?
They'll drive over each other.
And that was the point, is that I think that they were all just stuck there, and they couldn't get around each other, and the people in the back were smart enough to hold back, and then they went up around. But it's pretty cool. It'd be cool to go to at some point. We just have to get out of there before all the drunks start their fights. It's a disaster out there.
It looks pretty rowdy there.
Yeah, and I can't even stand drunk people, so I'd be throwing. It would be me. I'd be the problem. Yeah, I'd be the problem.
Drunk people.
Well, I know, but our friends aren't obnoxious drunk people.
20-year-olds that just do stupid shit when they're drunk. Yeah.
No, I don't.
They're
kind
of an adult.
We're you're gonna drink and just chill, but we're not.
Sorry, Brandon. You're in the 20-year-old drunk people that can't handle themselves. I apologize.
That's true.
He's the only one.
He's a baby.
Well,
you guys
I had them scream at him for throwing food across the restaurant.
Oh, that shit happens all the time, dude. They're always him and Woosley. Woosley's old enough to know better too.
Playing on the snowbank.
Kids.
Yeah.
All right, well, we've been on here for a minute now, I guess 45 minutes or so. So can you guys think of anything else that we wanted to see it? It was okay. I'm sad that Stephanie didn't make it, but we'll get her on. We'll get her on in a couple episodes, so it'll be fine.
It's fine.
Yep. All right, and so remember to look for us next week, guys, on the Patreon. So like we had talked about before, we're going to do every other week drop in like normal, and then we will have the weeks that we're off will be Patreon weeks. So how do they find us on that?
It's under White Knuckle Nation Off-Road.
White Knuckle Nation Off-Road. And we will get it in the links too. Yeah. So subscribe. We cheap, so I think you can handle it.
Yep. Think you'll be
We
okay.
have bills to pay for, obviously, now, and you're $4.99 a month. We only need like 5 billion of you. It's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that one will be a little rowdier, I would assume, because you can't get
We
kicked
get
off
some
Patreon.
spiciness in that.
Yeah.
Unleashed.
Shirts will be coming off.
Just me.
Thomas and Dustin will be shirtless. Me and Sylvia will not.
We will not be sure. I mean,
Yeah.
for $9.99 a month.
For $9.
No, for $19.99. Oh,
Actually, I haven't even looked at the pricing. I don't even. So for $19.99, we'll talk about it.
For $49.99.
49, $9.99, 95.
69.
69.
What did
Anyway.
you guys say that you could AI?
Yeah. Hey, we can
Oh
be
my God.
shirtless with a blanket over us. They can use
Yeah.
their imagination.
It can just be like from here, yeah, and just every once in a while we'll just give like a.
You just wear,
slight-
the really
like-
low cut bikini top and just adjust the camera to right at the edge.
Yeah.
You'll never know.
Like those
Oh.
girls do on Instagram where they wear the cutoff shirts with the no bra, and you know that they have their shirts. We could do that tape. Yeah, we could just tape it right along the nips, and that like they do. They're like, how is their boobs?
And we wonder why we have no followers.
Who is that person that they were so funny? They're like, why you should wheel topless? I'm like, ow.
Yeah.
Like maybe green trails only. Like we ain't going rock crawling
Boom.
topless.
Boom.
Might knock yourself out.
Yeah, one
Yeah.
boob going one way, one boob going another. That'd be terrible.
Sylvia, why'd you get them black eyes?
I black Dustin's eyes too.
You're up at the top of the trail. One's like all the way over your shoulder.
The one's laying over your
Yeah.
shoulder, the other one's stuck under your armpit.
That'd be so
Dustin's
funny.
got one stuck in his
Yeah,
face.
Like a
I'm
parent
passed
kid.
out.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that'd be funny. For $49.99.
For $49.99.
I do feel like people would pay to see that though. It'd be like a train wreck.
Train wreck, yeah, like you have to.
1,000% train wreck. People pay for train wrecks.
Oh, what a mess. All right, guys, we will catch you all later. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share to
Join
your
up on
friends. Hell, share to your enemies. We don't really care. Just share it.
Yep.
Later.
So-
We love haters.
We love haters so much. Bye, guys.
See ya.